Online education is one of those sectors that continues to grow kind of no matter what the market is, and it always takes advantage of what the latest technology has to offer. And according to what analysts at Statista are saying, the metrics indicate that it's going to grow by another 50% in the next 5 years. And all of this growth, for context, is still very much dominated by online universities. You may be familiar with Udemy, which is the leading non-degree online course platform. They're growing even faster. They're averaging 15% or so over the last couple of years, which is very steady, very consistent, but also very high growth. And that is a great success story. But one would kind of think that with all of the customization and the development that's happening right now in Web3 and AI, you would almost suspect that there would be 3, 4, maybe 5 equivalent Udemys by now that also exist. But that's just not the case. There's actually only one, and it's called Edu3 Labs. They have a massive update that is sure to improve investments into Web3 education for everybody. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie, and this is Altcoin Buzz. All the best of luck if you choose to invest. Genuinely, I wish you very well. But I am not a financial or investment advisor. Just remember that, and also be reminded that this video is not official financial or investment advice. Edu3 Labs is very serious about Web3-based online education. And we all know Web2. Examples of Web2 platforms are Udemy for skills, Khan Academy for school-based educational help. These are both great platforms. They're full of solutions. But Web3 doesn't really have an equivalent just yet. In fact, Open Campus, which is a partner with Edu3 Labs, and Edu3 Labs are the only ones out there. They're certainly the clear leaders that are far ahead of anyone else developing these types of platforms. But this is kind of a problem, right? Being a leader is not a problem, nor is having great partners. But being the only one out there in the space is a problem. They don't get the benefits of scale and optionality. It hasn't really matured yet as a sector in Web3. It's kind of like when you go to a food court and you're expecting to have at least 10, maybe 12 good options to pick something tasty. When you only have one option, it's kind of all or nothing. And this is exactly why Edu3 Labs wants more choices. They know it's better for the long term, and so they have the new Vision Launch app. It has its own Twitter handle, as you can see here, separate from Edu3 Labs. Vision is a Web3 education-focused launchpad. It is a decentralized fundraising platform, and it's only for Web3 education projects. Vision is powered by Edu3 Labs and its native NFE token. And to help power up the platform, there's a nice promotion going on now where staking your NFE allows you to earn both NFE as well as some USDT. That promotion is running every 2 weeks throughout the summer, with the next winners announced on July 8th. And Vision has a campaign on Zeely as well. You can see that some of the tasks include joining Edu3 Labs Discord channel, joining the Telegram chat, and other ways to help spread the word about what Vision is doing. By the way, a small pro tip here from us. We don't know if you've noticed, but many projects are moving away from Discord and into Telegram. So you may want to note that, and also be sure that your Telegram handle is ready and optimized. So we know that many of you know how launchpads work. We're not going to explain that part of it here, but we do notice that those with specific focus areas tend to do better than general purpose launchpads do. Right now, Vision supports BNB Smart Chain, Solana, Avalanche, Base, and Ethereum, but the goal is to cover all EVM networks. We like the strategy that Edu3 Labs is using here. They know growth for some in the sector is growth for all. In other words, a rising tide raises all ships. Let's take a closer look at specifically what Vision has to offer. This Altcoin Buzz Spotlight video is brought to you by CoinEx, which is one of the best exchanges you probably haven't heard of. But just like Gate.io or MEXC, they offer a lot of coins. However, most importantly, they offer the high quality coins that you actually want. We're talking over 800 coins in over 1,200 trading pairs, which are available. And if you like futures or perpetuals trading, then CoinEx has a great offer for you. This is started on June 6th, so it's ongoing, and you can share in a prize pool of up to 15,000 USDT. All you have to do is trade at least 15,000 DT in futures in order to qualify. So if you want to trade futures, if you want to set up an account on CoinEx and earn some extra USDT while you do so, check out the link in the description of this video for more details. Launchpads do two things in particular that we really like. We like that they democratize access to investments and capital for investors and projects. And we like that projects that are already working to build their own communities benefit the most from using a launchpad. They've cultivated their own fans and buyers, and as this article says, launchpads are the investment banks of the future. Very well said, actually. And aside from the focus on online education products, there are a few other things that Vision is going to be doing differently compared to other launchpads. At the time of this recording, the price of NFE is 1.5 cents, and its market value is under $1 million at about $800,000. Now, remember I said Vision runs on the NFE token? The tiered system will be like other launchpads. They're using a weighting system to help us understand how big a cut each tier receives. Now, we like the transparency of this right off the bat. What this really does is tell you that your rewards are based on your percentage of the total pool. And that's okay. It's also pretty typical. But the weighting figures add a lot of clarity, and we like that. The smallest tier is bronze at 10,000 NFE. At the current price, that's about $1,500 to qualify for Vision launch allocations. Not too bad. And then the tiers after bronze are silver at 30,000 NFE, gold at 70,000 NFE, and then platinum finally at 150,000 NFE. At current prices, these tiers are actually reasonably priced and do hold a lot of value in the access that you're buying. Current staking rates are also upwards of 70%, but don't expect that to last too long. I'm curious to know if you've used launchpads in the past, and if so, what is your favorite? What was the best overall experience for you? Be sure to let me know about that in the comments below.
And so if this market pulls back hard under this level and then consolidates and comes back, we're likely to sell and stall.
The Vision Launch and Edu3 Labs projects are bound together by much more than just the token and common founders. Vision brings other Web3 education projects online with active funding and advice. One goal of the project is to bridge academia and the real world. Add to that leading partnerships, network support, community building, and the early success of Edu3 Labs as its own standalone project. And there's a lot of reasons to be optimistic about both projects here in the near, medium, and long-term future. Go check out the Vision Launch app today. You can find a link in the description of this video below. In a nutshell, they make buying NFE ultra easy. And that means you can establish your stake and get your allocation for future projects. You can be part of that explosive online education growth that is going to expand by at least 50% in the next 5 years. Once again, check out the link and try the Vision Launch app today.